and you know we had to do it. We're back with another one. Who we talking about today? We got 4 different teams, two great games. Number 1, we have the Grizzlies, we have the Bucks, and we also have the Rockets and the Mavericks. First things first, we're going to head it over and talk about the Grizzlies. We're going to talk about the Bucks. Y'all already know. Give y'all a recap, a showdown of the rundown. You know how we get down. First thing first, you had Memphis taking it 122-99. Yes, they had a blowout for the Bucks. And at the end of the day, it just wasn't a great game for the Bucks. And Ja Morant, he really held his weight when it came to the Grizzlies. Like, this man was doing his thing. So let's just dive into the game, dive into the stats, let y'all know how everything went down. Number 1, you had the Grizzlies up by like 35 points in the third quarter at a point in time in the game. And it's like, so you knew that the Bucks was not coming back. When the fourth quarter came, you had the starters playing probably like 5-6 minutes, and then you had the bench players getting into the game because at this point the game was over. But let's just dive into the stats, talk about it a little bit about the Bucks and like what's really happening. And I feel like game 1, I was like, okay, the chemistry's there. You had Dame going hard, but then this game happened and this man went 1 for 12 from the field goal line. He only had 4 points last night. He missed all of his threes. He shot 6 threes, missed all of them. So I don't know what was going on with the Bucks. This is now their 4th straight loss. I thought they like started off good because they won game 1, but now I'm starting to think they only won because Joel Embiid and Paul George was not playing in the game, but everybody else, they really been losing to, and it's like, what is happening right now? But anyways, let's talk about Giannis. He had 37 points, 11 rebounds, and his field goal percentage was so good. He went 17 out of 22 shots. Like 17 out of 22 is amazing. That's pretty much like 80% or something in that range. And it's like, for you to dominate the court like that and really excel with shooting the ball. Obviously, we know he got to work on his free throws, but just as far as like your field goal percentage being amazing, I really love that for him. And I hope his team like can come together and get some type of ammunition going on, get the next win. I have no idea, because it's like I told y'all, I was really rooting for Dame game 1 because he did an amazing job. He had like 30 points or something like that. And it's like, from there, it's just been downhill. His shots, I don't know what's been happening. It's like, you got to get back in the rhythm, the groove. Something has to happen. You need to pick up the pieces and get your team from point A to point B. And I'm not seeing that right now. And then the next person we're going to talk about is going to be Brook Lopez. He finished with only 12 points. His rebounds was low. I want to say he only had 3 rebounds. He didn't have no blocks last night, no steals, nothing. So I was like, what is happening with the Bucks right now? And that's just what it is. Like I said, up 31 points second half. That just shows you how well Memphis was playing. Like, their defense was top tier. They were still in the ball, getting rebounds, offensive and on the defensive end. And I love that for them, because I told y'all, they are a young team. You know, the past is the past, so we don't even have to bring that up. And I think they're just now trying to get their rhythm, get their groove, and just trying to get to the next level, get over that hump. And they're going to do well this season. So let's just talk about Ja Morant having 26 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists, a nice triple-double last night. And like I said, this man was doing alley-oops from the floor. He was literally sitting on the floor last night. Passed the ball to Aldama. Aldama did a nice little reverse dunk, and it was just like lights was out. The crowd went crazy. Then it was another play for Ja Morant. Like, he did like this behind the back like pass bucket. Like, he passed the ball, and then it was like another dunk. So it was like he was just like lights out, shooting threes, just hot last night. And I love that for him. I feel like he is like more conservative this season. Like, he ain't like been talking his big-ish, but he's been playing like the game speaks for itself. So it's like he really don't even have to do too much, because he's been playing an amazing job. And I love what I saw last night. I said, okay, he still got it. Like, I feel like he's getting more level-headed and being like on the right path. And I love that for him. And then the next person we're going to talk about, and that is going to be Aldama, having 19 points, 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. Not quite there, but it was like Memphis really just came together last night. You had 7 players in double digits. So that just shows you like how they was rocking, how they was moving. They was in their hometown, and the energy from the fans and the crowd was literally everything. And I love that for them. And just like at the end of the day, it just was not a great game for Milwaukee. The Bucks, I just don't know what was happening. And y'all, that's really what I had. Like the Bucks, 4 straight losses, or 4 games that they have lost in a row. Number one, not a great game. You had Quiet Dame, third game now, like, or third or fourth game now, a Quiet Dame. So it's like, I'm not sure what's happening, but they need to get it together. But that's really all I had for that game. And now we're going to head it over to the big state, big Texas. You got Houston, the Rockets, and then you also have the Dallas Mavericks. And I am proud of the Rockets. They took the win 108-102. I said, okay, this is how Houston is coming, beating Luka, beating Kyrie, beating a great defensive team. So let's just dive into the stats and just talk a little bit about it. We're going to head it to H-Town first, and that's going to be Jalen Green having a nice double-double, 23 points, 12 rebounds, doing an amazing job. And I love that for the Rockets because I told y'all too, they're also a young team. So it's like for y'all to get over that hump and beat Dallas, because the people that were in the finals last season, and y'all won, I love that for y'all. So y'all deserve all the kudos to y'all. So it's like big ups to you. And then the next 2 people I want to talk about is going to be Brooks and then Seguin. Y'all know I be saying his last name all the way wrong, but they both had 17 points last night. So everybody was just doing an amazing job. And even with the Rockets, they had 5 players with double digits as well. So it just shows you how well they were playing as a team, everybody coming together, having great chemistry. Like, we finna win this game, and they did just that. At one point in time, they led by 23 points in the third quarter. So that just shows you how well Rockets was playing. Dallas having turnovers. The Rockets are able to get those shots off of the turnovers and really just pull off this win. And the thing with Dallas is they shot 85 shots last night. That is a lot of shots for y'all to still lose. And it was kind of like, whoa there, like, let's pump the brakes here. Why y'all shooting so much? Unless y'all finna win this game, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's talk about Dallas. Talk about some players. Y'all already know the first person I'm going to talk about. That's going to be Luka, coming hard, coming strong, 29 points, 5 rebounds. And he just started really cooking. He really wanted to win this game because he started to cook in the fourth quarter, having 15 points in the fourth quarter. So it's like, okay, you was kind of quiet from quarters 1 through 3, and then for you to get 15, like, you pretty much doubled your points. It's like, I love that. It just wasn't enough for to get the win, because what I feel like with Dallas, they're such a fast-paced like team. I love that they're great at defense. This is like my third day in a row talking about Dallas, so that just shows you my love for them. But it was actually a great game. They just couldn't get the win. And then the next person, y'all already know who I'm going to talk about, is going to be Kyrie. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Had a great game. Like, Kyrie has really been on it. Even when he starts like off kind of like slow, or he's kind of off on his game, this season, he been picking up the weight, picking up the pieces, like doing his big one for sure. And I love that for him. It just wasn't enough. Like the Rockets, I think the thing is they got their momentum in the first quarter. They started off strong, 34-21, and that's just really how the game kind of went. It got tied. They both end up scoring 23 points in the second quarter. They outscored Dallas in the third. And then, of course, Dallas outscored them in the fourth quarter. 20 points, 30 points up, but it just wasn't enough to get the win. You had Luka getting a 3 in the last minute or so of the game. It just was not enough to get the full win. But y'all, that's really all I had. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. We have made it to the weekend. I was productive today, so you gotta be productive. What else do I have for y'all? I really don't have much. I don't know if I'm gonna have a video for y'all tomorrow, because I am going out of town. I leave early in the morning, so it just depends. If I wake up early enough to make a video, y'all will have a video tomorrow. If not, we'll come back on Sunday. But That's all I had. So y'all already know what I'm about to say. Please don't forget to what? Like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to turn on your notification bell when who posts? When TB posts. Once again, I'm TB. Peace out. Bye.